Hello there, time for sports on News Prime here on the Joy News Channel, and it's been a very busy day. It's a day Aremia Anas has been premiering or showing his latest documentary that exposes rot within the annals of Ghana football and of course politics. So lots of people have been involved in discussions on the various social media platforms. A lot of people asking questions, those who haven't been able to see the expose just yet, asking questions as to the content of that particular documentary. Now, I'll be running you through a few claims made by President of the Ghana Football Association, Mr. Kwesi Nyantakyi. Now, Mr. Nyantakyi, he claims to be close to the president. He's seen claiming in the video that the president had called him, but he had informed His Excellency he was out of the country and would see him when he arrived in the country. Of course, he was telling this to his investor friends, who we understand were operatives of Tiger IPI. Mr. Nyantakyi also claimed he was a financier of Honorable Anthony Carbo's 2016 parliamentary campaign and aided the Laura MP's entry into parliament. He also suggests Mr. Carbo was his boy and that they often discuss ways to secure government contracts within the road sector. Mr. Nyantakyi also claims to know for a fact that the president sold his properties to fund his campaign and was in need of money to offset debts incurred during the 2016 presidential and parliamentary elections. Mr. Nyantakyi is also seen in the video claiming to have knowledge that 90 bridges will be constructed in the northern part of Ghana by the ruling government. He also claimed that NDC contractors or contractors who did jobs during the previous NDC administration will have their payments held up by the ruling NPP government. He added that contract figures are inflated in Ghana, citing how a bridge in Ghana can cost $150 million. He wondered how a bridge in Ghana would cost more than one in New York. Now, he also said that MP for Asen North, Honorable Kennedy Japan, is a loose cannon and must be bribed and brought into their corner. He highlighted how Mr. Japan has gained notoriety for going after his own party as well as his ill discipline, adding that Mr. Japan was handed a ministerial appointment but declined and instead nominated a small boy for that position. The ministry in question, according to Mr. Nyantakyi, is the Transport Ministry. Now, he also claimed that all that is required for his investor friends to win road construction contracts is to give the president, vice president, and roads minister sums ranging from $5 million, $3 million, and $1 million, respectively. So those were some of the claims made in the expose that has been shown at the Accra International Conference Center today. Many Ghanaians expressing shock after watching that particular video.
I'm still trying to find words. I'm thinking that if the referees can, do this, just to help clubs as low as how much, 500 Ghana cedis, 700 Ghana cedis. I think 1,000 Ghana cedis, I'm not sure if I remember 1,200.
Yeah, 1,500.
1,500 as well. And so it's just a good opportunity for us to regroup and then look again.
Shocking, and in fact, I'm speechless. Midway country, I started weeping for Ghana as a country, weeping for genuine football lovers and people who work to make an impression in the game of football. That footballers wake up at dawn to train, play so hard, and then results of matches are decided by a few corrupt and greedy individuals. But what was shocking was the recklessness and the greed on the part of the GFA president. And you see, he revealing all those about he and politicians, he was talking about the fact that people perceive they as corrupt. Then he went and acted as such. But let me say that I am not by the response of the president of Ghana.
Shocked and bemused. I mean, at a point I wanted the video to end. I mean, I was watching with Benjamin Willie Graham, a colleague, and he held me because I was shivering. I was shocked at a lot of the things I saw in there. I couldn't believe, for instance, that referees that have gone to the level of FIFA, I mean, having FIFA badges. And if you are in the refereeing business, you know that the FIFA badge is about the highest you can get. If referees could go to that level and exchange that badge with goats and sheep and oil and rice, I was wondering that, is it a matter of poverty or hunger that will lead a referee to that point? I was so disappointed, but I wasn't surprised at...
Why is that?
I wasn't surprised at certain things. For example, referee Samuel Suka, he officiated Kotoko versus Hearts of Oak. And some of us said that that match, the performance of the referee was so bad that if it wasn't a case of incompetence, something went wrong somewhere. Someone gave him money to perform the way he did, because all of us saw it. And I remember we splashed his photos with the assistant referees on our front page, and people close to him insulted us that we were embarrassing the referee. I'm telling those people today that with the evidence Anas has given us, the embarrassment Suka has had today is bigger than what we gave him.
You feel vindicated by this?
Oh, of course, because I mean, I said somewhere that after that game, I said that if I were Suka that day, I would have given my badge, my FIFA badge, to dogs, because the performance was so bad. And we've seen it here. Look, if people in our football, especially the referees that we've seen here, the administrators that we've seen here, and some of them took bribes as low as 300 cities. And I'm saying that if they care so much about their integrity, they should just quit.
At least, let's say the coaches have done well. In the 2 hours that I sat there wasn't any coach mentioned that the coach has received some bribe of a sort. But whichever way, we are in football, it affects us as an association. The sad aspect of it is our president, going the extra mile in saying that much.
You mean the GFA president?
The GFA president.
All right, so reactions from Ghanaians at the Accra International Conference Center, where Ace investigative journalist Anas Harimia Anas has been premiering his new documentary number 12, and a number of Ghana Football Association officials caught in there. Ibrahim Sanidar, of course, was caught in the video. He appeared to decline money that was offered him, stating that it be given to a boy that he was working with. But he's also open to various interpretations. Madam Liniadi, the head of women's football in the country, also caught in there receiving a sum of 300 Ghana cedis in bribes. But let's get updates from Roland Garros. Garbine Muguruza and Simona Halep all through to the quarterfinals of the competition.
Muguruza faced Maria Sharapova in the battle for a semi-final spot. The Spaniard got off to the perfect start, claiming back-to-back breaks to lead 3-love. She went on to hold serve from there on in to claim the first set. Muguruza continued to tear into the 5-time Grand Slam champion's serve, and the third seed condemned the Russian to her worst Grand Slam defeat in more than 6 years. The third seed prevailed 6-2, 6-1. Muguruza, who was the champion in Paris in 2016, goes on to face top seed Simona Halep. Halep overcame former world number 1 Angelique Kerber in 3 sets. Kerber, who has never gone past the quarterfinal stage in the French capital, took the opening set in a tie-break. With 5 wins apiece from their 10 duels, this one was always going to be a battle royale, and Halep responded by levelling matters at 1 set apiece. The 26-year-old Romanian, who was a finalist here a year ago, kept her dream of a first Grand Slam title alive by taking the third and deciding set. She advanced 6-7, 6-3, 6-2. Following the quarter-final stage at Roland Garros, reigning US Open champion Sloane Stephens will take on fellow American Madison Keys, and Garbiñe Muguruza faces Simona Halep.
Well, that's your sport, but we'll be expanding on the Anas investigation, the football-related issues in there. We'll deal with the Vex matters at 10:30 on the football show. My name is Hans Mensando.